Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Some of the most intelligent and successful people in the world have almost no friends. And it's not because they're unfriendly, it's because of the way their minds are wired. Psychologists have studied this, and it turns out that the number of friends you have isn't just about luck or social skills. It's about certain personality traits that are incredibly rare, traits that make deep social connection difficult, even when you want it. Today, we're going to uncover the 5 rare personality traits that often explain why some people don't have many friends, traits that may even be hiding in plain sight within yourself. But here's where it gets even more surprising. Having these traits isn't a weakness. In fact, in many ways, they can make you smarter, more independent, and far more self-aware than most people. First, highly sensitive people often struggle to make friends. This isn't shyness, it's emotional depth. Their brains process feelings more intensely, so casual social interactions can feel exhausting or overwhelming. While others may thrive on small talk and superficial friendships, highly sensitive individuals often prefer solitude or one-on-one connections. Second, extreme independence. Some people just don't need others to feel fulfilled. They're perfectly comfortable being alone, which can make them seem distant or unapproachable. But here's the truth. Their independence often fuels creativity and resilience that most friends never understand. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. People who don't have friends aren't broken. They're operating on a different wavelength entirely. Third, extreme intellectual curiosity. People with this trait are often obsessed with knowledge, ideas, and self-improvement. Socializing can feel like a distraction from what truly fascinates them. They aren't antisocial. They're just more engaged with ideas than idle chatter. Fourth, low need for social validation. Most people crave approval and attention, but some rare personalities don't. They don't measure their worth by likes, compliments, or invitations. This independence from external validation makes them appear distant or hard to connect with, even though they're perfectly content on their own. If that hit you, good. It means you've probably been judging yourself or others by the wrong standards. Friendlessness isn't failure. It's often a sign of rare mental traits. Finally, trait number 5. Honesty and unfiltered thinking. Some people refuse to conform to social norms just to fit in. They speak their minds, think differently, and refuse to pretend. While this integrity is admirable, it can make relationships more challenging, as most people are used to superficial harmony rather than authenticity. Here's the harsh truth. Society rewards extroversion and conformity, so those with these traits often get labeled as loners or awkward. But in reality, these personalities are often the thinkers, innovators, and creators shaping the world behind the scenes. This happens because your personality isn't something you choose. It's hardwired by your brain and early experiences. Your mind protects you from what it sees as unnecessary social stress, but it also equips you with rare strengths. These traits, sensitivity, independence, curiosity, low validation needs, and honesty, are often what separate extraordinary people from the crowd. If you relate to any of these traits, here's the takeaway. Don't force friendships just to fit in. Focus on the connections that truly matter and honor your personality. Your rarity is your superpower, not your flaw. And if you want to build meaningful connections despite these traits, start small. Find one person who appreciates your depth and grow from there.